say.
The first episode of Now You Can Do It.
Hashtag next level!
Hashtag next level. Thank you guys so much for all of your input on what we should call this series.
Yeah, a lot of you talked about like level up. Some of you actually said next level. And we figured, so next level to us represents several things. A, the next level of our evolution, right? We went from amateurs to professionals, and now the next level is the pro stage. But also in a game, the next level is always more challenging. So we recognize that the next step in our life is going to be hard, and it's going to bring on new challenges and new experiences and new things that we have to overcome, and we're so ready for it. There's a woman in my business group who has a really great saying, and it's every level has another devil.
Yes.
So
we're ready to face this next level and devil.
Yep.
But first, we wanted to chat with you about what we learned through the process, because I had been preparing for the stage since July of 2020. So it's been a long preparation, and I was in prep and in a deficit for about 14 weeks total, but I've really been preparing to get my heels on that stage since last summer. And you've been preparing for this since like 2004.
I was just gonna say, yeah, this has been a 17-year prep for me. No, 14 years.
Math is hard.
Anyway.
A few of you asked for us to go over what we learned. So I'm gonna let you start, or do you want me to start?
I can start. I'll start, and then if I want to wrap it up, I will do that also.
I think you're a good wrapper-upper.
So the biggest thing for me, guys, and the reason that this was essentially like a 14-year journey is because I realized, and it's such a cliche, doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. I didn't fail my first few preps, like when I was a teenager. I just didn't do the work required because I sabotaged myself before I even got to the end. I had that seed of doubt planted. I already told myself that I wasn't going to be big enough to beat the bigger girls, and so I didn't. And then later in my career, I told myself I wasn't going to be lean enough to beat the leanest girls, so I didn't bother putting in the effort. I sabotaged myself before I even got a chance to lose. Except this time. This time when I made the decision 7 weeks out to compete, I said absolutely nobody will bring a better balance of size and conditioning to those stages than I will. There's no doubt in my mind. I left no stone unturned. I didn't plant the seed. I didn't sabotage myself once. I committed to the process, and as a result, failure was not an option. What did you learn, Katie?
You're like on fire. Your veins are like just passionate. Along the same lines of kind of everything that you mentioned, I learned the biggest thing I learned is all the cliches that you hear are true. Things people say online, such as plan to fail,
Fail to plan.
Plan to fail. You know that one that is like a tongue twister. 100%, if we didn't have our planning and our meal prep down, we wouldn't have succeeded. And not only is that with food and workouts and knowing my routine, it was time management, it was balance, it was planning out every aspect of our day so that my mental health and emotional health could also thrive while my physical was like soaring. That means that we were able to hang out with friends. We were able to go to dinner parties. We were able to have celebrations because we planned exactly what needed to happen in order for those things to align with our goals. Now, the next thing I learned was your why has to be strong enough, right? I made a decision to get on that stage because I had an internal reason and drive to hit that goal, and that why was strong enough. There were days that it was challenged. There were days that I thought, you know what, is this really worth it? But because that deep-seated reason behind my want to get on stage was rooted so strongly in my why, I was able to succeed. And then, of course, the last one just completely slipped my mind. Do you remember what it was? Oh, you can do hard things. If you put your mind to something and you want it badly enough, you can do it. Nothing is going to stop you from achieving a goal if that goal is aligned with what you truly want. So I know that kind of sounds frou-frou-y, but it needs to, we can cut this part out.
Oh my God.
Now I'm on the spot. That's it. See, this is why I wanted you to go second, because I'm so bad at this. You want to wrap it up?
I'm going to wrap it up. And then we're going to talk about our... I love you so much. Okay. The last one, guys, and the one that's related to Katie's fail to plan, plan to fail, is that motivation is similar to a drug. You cannot rely on it. Just as you cannot rely on a drug to escape reality or to make you happy or to make you feel better, you cannot rely on motivation to get yourself to the gym or to get yourself to follow your macros. It is nothing but discipline and desire that gets you to where you want to go. You have to create a plan for what time you're going to wake up every single day. You have to plan your meals out the night before. You know, heck, I have some clients and I myself write in my workouts in my journal the night before so that all I have to do is pick up my book and go. All right. So please do not rely on motivation because it comes and goes. Rely on your own discipline. All right.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. Okay. So now
what's next?
What's next for us, baby?
What do we do next? Now that we got on stage, we looked lean AF and we won our pro card.
Do you want to talk about what you're doing first?
Okay, sure. I'll start because then you can finish. I'm reverse dieting. So every single week I check in with my coach. She analyzes what I ate every day, what my weight did, and how I'm looking, how I'm feeling in the gym, how my sleep is. And she will give me an updated plan on what I should eat that week. So reversing very slowly, I am increasing my calories by small increments each week, based on the feedback, the physical and biofeedback that my coach is analyzing.
And she takes your cardio down by about 5 minutes every week as well.
So my calories are slowly increasing and my cardio is slowly decreasing. It's very gradual. It's pretty planned out.
And what I'm doing is called a recovery diet. Because typically women's physique competitors get leaner than, let's say, a bikini competitor or a figure competitor, it is more imperative in my case to put body fat back on faster. Also, surprisingly to some of you, the higher your body fat is, the easier it is for you to gain muscle. When you're 6% body fat versus 9, 10, 12, it's actually harder to gain muscle. So my coach completely, he increased my carbs from 160 grams to 300. He increased my fat from 50 to 60 right away. And he took down my cardio from 5 days a week to 4 right away. So the goal is for me to gain at a much faster rate than Katie to bring my body fat up faster.
However, what's similar about these is that at the end of the reverse and the recovery period, which is a certain amount of time, we will both plateau at similar areas. So Jaime is going up like this and evening out. I am going up like this and evening out.
Sweet. Perfect.
Make sense?
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions about any of this,
you know where to find us.
You know where to find us. DM us, drop a comment below. Please like and subscribe. Let us know if you like these sit-down chit-chats. We can totally do more of these. Yeah. Especially now in the off season when there's going to be a little bit more flexibility. Like right now, I'm actually going to go grab a quarter of a Fat Ash cookie. That's one of the best things about being in a reverse right now is the flexibility. And I have that, God. Spend more time with me. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below. And we'll see you guys in the next video of #NextLevel.